Hello, all. So, let us talk about this Danileigh and the baby situation. So, what do we know? Okay, we know that when he started dating her, his other baby mama had a broken heart. She came in as the woman on the side, and there we have it. This is the nature of these kind of relationships. And it's the reason why youth is wasted on the young, because as her being young, she didn't realize that this story is not a new story. This is not new under the sun. We see this time and time and time after time after time after time, again and again and again and again, with so many women, so many women, so many women. It's the guy who cheats on his wife or baby mom, gets the new chick. The new chick thinks that there's something amazing and special about her, that she's somehow going to be different. In this case, like Danileigh said, she thought it was because she was a yellow bone. She made a whole song about it. Yellow bone, that's what he want. Yellow bone, that's what he want. And there's nothing wrong with anybody having that confidence. Maybe she really believed that and yoked herself up like, I'm what he want. See those other chicks, that's why he did all that. He might have even told her that. He might have said, I just always wanted someone that would look like you. And now that I have you, I won't do the same thing. It probably could have been like that. But then here we are. Baby's here. And now it's like she's boring. Now he's still in the mix. So what did he do? He was very clever to call the police, because a lot of women do retaliate with men in that way. It's sad to say, but a lot of women do retaliate with men by getting the police involved and getting them all wrapped up. They think it's going to kind of like shake them up and make them come to their senses, kind of thing. And it's sad because some women do it maliciously and lie and say that they're victims of domestic violence, and there are some women who really are. I know of friends of mine who, every time her man cheated, it turned into a situation of domestic violence because she wouldn't shut up about it. He would come home after cheating, and it would be like a full on out brawl just because she'd be like, where you been? He expected her to not ask him. So in situations like that, it's like, there are women who are really getting abused, but there are a whole slew of women who just be like, oh, you want to play that game? Okay, I'm going to play a game with you, the police game, get you all caught up in the system game. And so I have to admit that the baby was pretty sharp to do that, but he's still greasy for doing this to this woman. However, it's the classic story of, what did you sign up for? She signed up for this. She might have not realized that she was signing up for all this heartache, and I'm sure the other baby mama didn't either. The other baby mama who was just recently shown to be pregnant. So it's a sad case, but this case is not anything new. I'm sure she's pissed, and with a child there, that is heart-wrenching. That is heartbreaking to be going through this, and you have a newborn child. The expectations are clear. She expected life as a family. I have your child. You're going to be home every night. We're going to be in love. We're going to raise our child together. But then it's like, zzz. He's like, okay, I made another baby. I want some more cootie cat over here. Baby mama over there, not dressing up for a guy. She breastfeeding, taking care of this little infant. That's kind of boring. I need to get rid of her so I can get a new party girl, young thing back up in here. Next one coming. And that's the story. If young women, if you're watching and you don't have any children yet, just know that this is a storyline. Not saying that their life is a storyline, but that kind of situation is a whole storyline. It is very, very common for men to treat women in this way. So some may argue, well, I'm really a polygamist at heart and I can't deal with that, and that's why I'm acting like this, because I need more than one woman all the time. So if you know that, why are you dealing with women who want monogamy? Because you're not suave enough to get women to go ahead and be polygamous? You'd rather get women, lie to them, break their hearts, cause all this kind of emotional anguish, then be extra clever and hurry up and call the police first because you know you grimy anyway. You know you got cases up the yin yang. You didn't already did a murder. You didn't already slap somebody at your thing. You didn't already, so yeah, you hurry up and call in because you want to be a step ahead of the game. That's sharp, but it doesn't make it right. It's about time that the recklessness be. See, this is like emotional violence, you know. It's like emotional violence, but the thing is, this is the kicker. It's emotional violence, but it's not illegal. So had she would have got him caught up with the police, she would have been wrong. So I know that that's probably why he was impelled to call first. He dodged a bullet because she could have shut. Here's another theory that I have about this. The baby lost a lot of endorsements, when he made some unfavorable statements about a certain population. So he lost quite a bit, and he's not charging as much for shows nowadays. He's getting a lot less because that's what he's being offered. And even though, his net worth was last reported as $6 million. So when you have a net worth of $6 million, like, that money can go pretty fast, especially with the kind of lifestyle that a lot of these rappers cater to. All the bottles and the nice cars and the very expensive clothes. You could easily run through $1 million in a week or so. So I'm saying that to say that he might be looking at Danny as like more of a liability. He's taking care of all her stuff. It probably wouldn't be too hard to have her around, but she probably wouldn't be able to have the lifestyle that he was providing for her, because I'm sure she probably got some nannies or something there. He's probably paying all these people, paying housekeeping. She's probably getting her hair and nails done at will, doing whatever and all that. He's probably calculating this like, you know what? I was bringing in this much every week, and now I'm losing this much every week. I think that might have just very easily been an incentive for him to start like closing out this relationship. As unfortunate as that sounds, it's a very scary game. It's very sad for all parties involved. My heart goes out to the other women that he has children with, and it goes out to the children especially. This isn't a game. Like, these children, these are someone's parents, and another child, just all of a sudden, boom, another child is thrust into a broken home. So I don't feel like this is the last we'll see of Danileigh. I feel like she's going to backtrack. I don't know, maybe she's a strong one, but I know some pretty strong women who have also backtracked. So I don't think that this is the last of them being together. I think she'll try to once again redeem her family household, because another whole issue. It's an identity issue for a woman when she has this kind of thing going on, because she identifies as part of a relationship, and she may not have identified herself as a single mother yet. So all of that is on the table to her now, and it's very heartbreaking and heart-wrenching. So she now has to identify as a single mom. You know, she might not have ever fathomed that her life would be this way. It's very, very sad. Very, very sad and unfortunate. And it's just, there's a lot of immature men out here who don't know how to get what they want out of a relationship, or don't know how to articulate what their needs are. If someone wants to blame this on polygamy, if he wants to say, you know, he just can't be with one person, then find women that are okay with this and don't go around breaking hearts. That's how you keep your karma straight. That's how you be good. So shout out to the baby. Shout out to Danileigh on having a child, but shout out to those involved who decide to use this situation, turn it around, and make it into something that's healthy and wholesome for the children that they brought into the world.